Check 1 2. Hello. Check 1 2 1 2 3. Check 1 2 1 2. Hello. 1 2. Testing. You got me? Okay, good. I figured you had headphones on. People just assume I'm talking to myself anymore. So here's Brian Mueller. He's handling the grapes. Brian,
how we doing?
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, whenever you want to start, we got the video. It looks like it's going to play. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I say
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today. It's a different episode today. So as you can see and as you have seen, waiting for the show to officially start, and Ryan Broderson is going to show you, we are set up for our Veterans Breakfast. We know that Veterans Day was on Sunday this year, so Hy-Vee as a company decided to have Veterans Breakfast today, Monday, November 12th. So Ryan, if you want to show the folks at home that we've got quite the turnout, and then what's really exciting is coming up in just a moment, the Mighty Muskie Marching Band. So you can see throughout the produce department, we've got a lot of the Muskie Marching Band, and they're going to perform live at 8:30. So if you're with us live, that is in exactly 3 minutes from right now, we'll get to their performance. So, you know, this is great. This breakfast started at 6 a.m. this morning, and we've been steadily busy throughout the course of the day. So a lot of veterans from various wars and areas of combat are with us, along with their significant other, their spouse, and even some of their children. I was really happy to meet a young man who just on Friday signed up for the Marines. So that would be our newest, one of our newest active duty servicemen that is making the decision to serve his country, and that is an admirable one. And I think we all can relate, and we all know someone that has served their country, whether it is people in your family. I have family in the Navy, or people that have served, and of course those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. So we think about them always. You know, with Memorial Day and Veterans Day, it's more than just one day out of the year, I would say. So just keep that in mind, and you know, by all means, when you see a veteran, someone that has served, say thank you and have a good conversation with them. We're so happy to be joined by veterans from World War II, and like I said, a lot of Vietnam vets, folks from Iraq and Afghanistan, and it's just a great day here at Hy-Vee. It's something that I've been to over the years. This is my first working at Hy-Vee, and looking forward to it. So we're also going to talk to our friend Vince Gaeta, who a lot of you know. Vince very actively involved with the local VFW. But Ryan, right now we're about 2 minutes or so away from the marching band. Ryan, you want to show some of the Muskie Marching Band members that are here? They're all ready. It's not like it's that early, right? Nobody's super tired. We're teenagers. That's a very honest answer. All right, so this will be good. There's Mr. Hyde, and we appreciate the Muskies coming out and doing this. Again, you know, not a typical performance for them inside of a grocery store, but I don't think they would have it any other way, that's for sure. Yeah, let's see. Do you know what you guys are going to be performing this morning?
We will be performing the set songs for each of our branches of the military. So we've got the Marines and the Air Force, Navy and Army, etc.
So is there any rehearsal before this, or everybody just kind of know what they're going to do? And
we've done this for a multitude of years, so we kind of all know what we're doing. We had one rehearsal before this. So
today's secret word, multitude. That's a good word. I like that. That's nice. All right, well, it's going to be exciting. I was here a couple years ago when this happened, and it was awesome because it's a grocery store. And for people that don't know what's going on, it's like a pleasant surprise. So feel free to be as loud as you need to, okay?
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Excellent. All right, so Ryan Broderson, with that being said, if you want to get in the position for where you need to be for getting this performance, we're going to turn it over to the Mighty Muskie Marching Band at Hy-Vee for Veterans Breakfast 2018. And it is exactly 8:30. Here we go. Cable. It's Monday, November 12th, and we're here. Good job, Wyatt. Hey, how heavy is that drum, young man?
Maybe 40, 50 pounds.
Okay, nice. So he's like heavy enough to keep walking. I was going to say, yeah, he's got a strong back. That is excellent. Yeah, I tell you what, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Janet, wow, what a great performance, right? I mean, there are no strangers to doing it.
These kids are great.
Yeah. Hey, and while we're here and we have a second, supporting the Muskie Marching Band with the Nut House, right?
Nut House.
Good time to buy some nuts. Tis the season.
It's a great time to buy band nuts. The band Nut House is at the old Musser Public Library downtown on Iowa Avenue. They're open on Tuesday nights from 6:30 to 8, and on Saturday mornings from 10 to 12. Any one of these kids can sell you band nuts.
There you go. Yeah, it's a great deal. I drove past the old library and noticed that the other day, so definitely want you to consider supporting that, because these kids just volunteered to be here and do a performance.
Girl to talk about band nuts.
Yeah.
Liz.
Liz, come on.
I'll bring her back. Come here.
Liz, just for the folks at home that are going to see this, why should they buy band nuts? I mean, besides the fact that they're just fantastic, it's certainly for a good cause too, right?
Yeah, so all the money from band nuts goes back to the program. So we make a huge percentage of what we sell, and then that goes towards repairing equipment. So like the instruments, like the berries break a bunch, we get them fixed. They clean instruments, we can play more instruments. Then it also helps like with the color guard to get flags and equipment and uniform cleanings. It just makes it more available for like everyone in the program to be able to do it without being charged a whole bunch.
How do you feel getting to play veterans breakfast like this? It's got to be, I mean, it's certainly unique, right? A unique performance, but how do you feel looking out and just knowing that there's so many people here that served, and I mean, without what they did, right? I don't think we get to stand here and perform in a grocery store, right?
I think it's really cool, especially just like not being stuck in a classroom every time playing like a concert, but like to go out and do something like just for like the good of things. And like it was a really big group that came too. I know it was most of the juniors and seniors plus some sophomores that they felt they wanted to come and learn the music. So.
And obviously, I mean, getting out of school is always good too for a good cause, right? Just wish it was maybe a little bit
Tony's
warmer.
Gonna buy you Starbucks.
Yeah, is that? I mean, how many things at Nuts do I have to buy to cover a Starbucks? Yeah. I'm kidding, of course. Vince Gaeta is sitting over here patiently waiting. And a lot of you know Vince. Some of you might know Vince from the fact that he will sometimes leave us some very nice comments on the Hy-Vee Today show. First of all, it's good to see you, pal.
Good to be seen.
Thanks for being here. How has your weekend been going? Veterans Day, of course, Sunday, November 11th. Veterans breakfast this morning. I imagine you're seeing a lot of folks you know.
Yes, I am. And yesterday was Veterans Celebration down at the VFW. We fed a lot of veterans and their families.
So VFW Post 1565 is Muscatine, correct?
Correct.
And that location is on Grandview Avenue. And I think the thing, Vince, that you would tell people, and we've talked about over the years, is just having folks understand that the VFW and the different events, and when they do like a fish fry or chili or karaoke, I mean, you want everybody to come down and support it. We need the VFW to be there as a good resource, right?
And we need the people to come down and support us. Yeah. Otherwise, we won't be there.
Right, yeah, and that's what it's all about. So if you are, whether or not you personally served, like I did not, but I certainly have been to the VFW for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's just go to have chicken wings and a beverage, and that's okay, right?
That is great.
Yeah.
And tenderloin Thursday night, 5 to 8, and karaoke starting at 7.
So if we back up for a second, I mean, you can disclose as much as you like, but what was your personal experience serving? Where were you at? And whatever, any thoughts you want to share with us?
I was over in Chulai, Vietnam in 1969. And before I went over, my brother called me and says, I'll stay re-up so you won't have to come. I told him, okay, what about Brother Charles and Mike? I'll stay. I said, you can't dodge a bullet that long. Right. He was the medic with the Marines.
Wow.
Seen some bad stuff.
Sure. When you get a chance to, and certainly with as involved as you are, you probably are around veterans, but are there some folks that you'll only see at certain events, and are you able to just pick up a conversation? It's like probably seeing some old friends, I imagine, right? You just jump right back into the conversation that you were having.
Yes. Carefully after visiting, you kind of ask them what year they were over or where they were, and great group of guys.
There's a young
men and women.
Yeah, men and women, exactly. There's a young man that he just left, but he was here with his grandpa, and he just enlisted. So you see people come out in droves. So you were mentioning that you were going to go pick up your uncle here in a little bit. So did I'm assuming he served as well? Is that correct?
Yes, he was the Korean War.
Okay.
My dad was World War II.
Wow.
Several of his brothers were World War II.
I just like when I get to see it because I've always enjoyed chatting with you, and we always have a friendly conversation, and I say things like, I'm jealous that I can't grow a cool beard like that because Hy-Vee says no. You know that? Maybe you could convince Jim. He's right over there. What do you think?
Yeah, I got a little pull. Is my hair on straight?
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you, pal. Thanks for taking the time and chatting with me. I appreciate it. And certainly, again, for the folks that are watching this, understanding VFW, post 1565 Grandview Avenue. Tenderloins sound good, by the way. If you ever need somebody to come down and sample one, pay for it. You let me know, okay?
All right. Plus, we got a chili cook-off coming up, I believe, in December. Okay. So bring your pot of chili down and enter the contest.
Well, I don't want to have an unfair advantage, but my chili is pretty good.
Well, the people judge it on their donations of money.
Gotcha. So, okay, great. So I got to put my money where my mouth is, right?
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
After all this time, well, it's good to see you, pal. Thank you again. Let's take a stroll, Ryan, and maybe we'll see if Jim Simmons is. Yeah, he's free for a minute. We'll come over here. I'm gonna go around this bakery case right here. All right. Hello. All right, Jim Simmons. You have been a Hy-Vee store director for a couple of years.
Yeah,
you
let's just put it that way. Thank you.
Treading lightly. I mean, there's certainly days, and this is my first veterans breakfast as a Hy-Vee employee. I'd certainly come to it over the number of years just because it's such a good thing to be around. But for you, in your perspective, it's got to be one of your favorite days of the year, right?
It is the best day of the year. Absolutely the best day of the year. So, it's one of those things where the guys and the gals that come in, and they just so appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's all about, they're thinking us, and it's really not like that, and it's just special. And you see so many guys, you see them sitting around, they're telling stories. They haven't seen some of these guys for a while. That sometimes this is the only time they see each other all year. So they sit around, they talk all day, and it's just a great feeling. And if you haven't been out here, just because you're not a veteran, maybe you're not a veteran.
Sure.
Just come out and say hi.
Yeah.
It's super cool. You guys, you would love it. You would absolutely just enjoy going around talking to these folks.
I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but again, one of the coolest stories this morning was a gentleman that came up to me and said that his grandson just completed boot camp.
Yeah, Friday.
Right, Friday. You talked to him as well. So that is just great, right?
Yeah.
To know that this is a young person that is deciding to serve his country. And I was in high school when, September 11th happened, and I have a lot of friends that graduated and got actively involved in a lot that were in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's a young person that is understanding how important that is, right? And for him, it certainly was in his family, but what a great deal, right? That's all the generations that are here. And that's the thing, I keep telling people, you don't have to leave. No. This goes to 11. You can stay all day as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we've always ran it.
Right.
Yeah. We might, it says 11, but if they're still out here and they're still talking, they ain't going anywhere. We're going to keep it set up and keep going. Yeah. It's just such a great day.
It's cool to see that, especially, the World War II veterans, and the fact that they're able to come out. And Vince Gaeta was just saying about his brother that was in the Korean War and a lot of Vietnam vets. It is weird, like you said, when they say thank you to us, because I'm just like, no, you have no idea. Yeah. Thank you, because without people that are continuing to sign up and serve, we don't get to be free and do stuff like
breakfast.
That. Right.
Yeah, we're not here. We'd be doing something else, and that's not a good thing. These guys make it. I wish just everybody would just appreciate that, and really think about what they do for us and all the. I don't care what war. I don't care if you just served and you didn't have to go to war.
Sure.
You were still taking care of us.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about. And when it's just such a great group of people. I don't care if it's a young kid that just graduated out of boot camp Friday, or the oldest gentleman sitting here. Appreciation. It's just the craziest feeling ever, and I just love this day. It's my favorite day.
It's great, and we all have connections. Everybody in the store at this moment, I guarantee you, has known someone. Family that have been, in different branches in the military. You have, family that served just like I do. So it's nice. And as I said when we started, on the calendar we have Memorial Day and Veterans Day. But really, if you think about it, every day we could, if you see a veteran, sometimes it's a lot easier to tell. I'll see the guys with the hats on.
Oh, yeah.
And shoot the breeze with them. Other times you don't know. But they would love to have a conversation with you no matter what day it is, right? You can say thank you or hello any day of the week. I mean, they're happy to do it. And you're right, this group here right now, you can tell there are some friendships that have been forged a long time ago, and they're just happy to be out and about. But yeah, if you see them with the hats on, just say hi, right?
Right. I mean, if they're in uniform, if they got a hat on, they got that coat on, you know who they are. Just thank them for their service. I mean, they don't expect it. They're usually taken back by it for some part. But yeah, it's just, you should acknowledge them. I've seen people walking through today just saying our customers doing it. It's just super, just a special feeling. It just really is.
And I don't know, I mean, this is your store ultimately, but I told the marching band every Monday, 8:30.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
they do such a good job. I mean, and you know, the thing that's really cool is how many of the veterans just turn and watch, and how cool they think it is, and it's really nice, and the kids do a wonderful job, and it sounds great. It just sets the atmosphere, sets the mood, and it's just fun.
It sounds fantastic. I don't know. There's just something about getting the kids out here and understanding, by the way, that Mr. Hyde, and we got to give a shout out to Mr. Hyde for putting this together, but you know, he basically turned to his juniors, seniors, and some sophomores and said, Hy-Vee has asked us to do this. And I don't know how many kids we had, Jim, but we probably had every bit of 40 or 50 students. So that says a lot that they chose to come here and perform with us on by all means, a very cold morning. I mean, this, you know, they got to carry the instruments, some of them a lot heavier than others, a big 45-pound drum.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just says a lot. I mean, I think we're doing a good job when young people are willing to participate in stuff like this.
I think right now the kids are probably saying, "Oh, that was fun," but someday they'll think back on it and go, "You know, I did that. That was pretty cool."
Yeah.
So I think they'll appreciate that.
Deeper meaning for sure. All right, Ryan Broderson, I figured maybe we'll just take a lap and we'll just show some of the food that we're serving, and we'll come back around. I'm gonna grab my phone, just make sure we're not missing any feedback on Facebook. And yeah, a lot of people enjoyed that Muskie marching band performance, so that was great. Yeah, so again, we are inside Hy-Vee. Ryan Broderson is the master of walking backwards. Really good at it. We need to get Ryan on like a golf cart or something. So I just want to show the staff here at Hy-Vee in the Hickory House Comfort Foods kitchen, because they are working their tail off. So if you, Ryan, want to kind of just show this breakfast food that they're turning out, we're going to make everybody at home a little hungry, I think. So yeah, Kim Beckman and some of her crew were here last night setting up everything. So all the tables and getting the tables looking good and the balloons, and it's just great. And I'll say this, you know, if you're watching this later on today and you or someone you know served this country, Hy-Vee offering 10% off. So if you need groceries and you want to save 10%, by all means, let's do that. So Ryan, these are the ladies that are working real hard. And Candy said she'd be brave and say hi to the folks. What time did you get here this morning, Candy?
4 a.m.
Wow.
4 a.m. to start cooking breakfast.
And talk about what it means to be connected to this.
Oh, it's awesome. These guys did a lot for us, so yeah, it's awesome. Totally awesome.
And Candy's kind enough to, Candy said I'm going to have an entire pan of bacon and sausage.
There you go.
Just for the Hy-Vee Today show. That's right. I'm kidding, of course. But
those. I want the cinnamon rolls.
The cinnamon rolls. Yeah, those cinnamon rolls are awesome. Yeah, Ryan, let's, do you want to take a lap inside the Market Grill Express? And we'll see. Or, yeah, and we also have the Toyota Mustang cart cam that is fully operational. So I didn't realize we had such a full house in here because we've been kind of hanging outside. So we'll just take a peek, see. Wow. We're missing out on all the action, Ryan. Look at this. This is great. Just great. Yeah. It's a very humbling feeling, you know. Like I said, I've known people personally that have served for a number of years. There's Max Kaufman. He's a good guy. Maybe we'll grab a minute with Max. Let's see if Max wants to say hi. Excuse me. Yeah.
That's pretty good, dude.
Max Kaufman, everybody.
Good morning.
Talking about how he's going to be.
Veterans
Hey,
Day.
and happy Veterans Day to you. You're a good man. You were just talking about
Don't you start any rumors.
Playing Santa. You're going to be doing that pretty soon,
I'm
right?
going to be playing Santa Claus again this year. I do it every year. I just think having little kids on your lap and asking if they've been naughty or nice. Speaking of which, how you been doing?
Well, Max, I've been pretty good. I already got my Christmas present, my baby girl. So, you know.
You can't get a better present than that.
How about it?
Santa Claus didn't have anything to do with it, by the way.
That's very true. It's good to see you. You certainly know a lot of people. You served your country proudly. I thank you.
My honor, sir.
Well,
it's my honor.
I'm glad that everybody here did it because it allows us to get together and have a great breakfast like this and have the guys do the 21 gun salute and
thanks to Hy-Vee.
Oh gosh, thanks to you. You don't have to thank me.
Oh, Hy-Vee, pretty fine organization to put on a breakfast like this.
I imagine have some good conversations on a day like this, right?
There was a little bit of lying going on at the table.
Really?
There was a little bit.
Just a little bit?
A little bit.
That's why I like Max. He is honest. He's going to get everybody in trouble. Oh, no. He's honest to a point, right? All right, let's pop back up. What's that? Max is putting...
man in the Navy.
How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being here. Max is giving everybody the business, if you can believe it.
Yeah. I can't believe anything Max says.
Well, take it with a grain or handful of salt, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Navy SEAL that he was.
Yeah, I know, right? Navy SEAL, by the way. Yeah, he's, Max, boy. Max and I have had some pretty good conversations over the years about what he was able to do for this country, and it's something else. I'll tell you that much. Those Navy SEALs, that is no joke. That's for sure. So again, you're just kind of taking a look around here. We're coming back outside of the Market Grill Express. Hello. And this goes till 11 a.m. this morning, right? So get out of everybody's way here just for a second. And since Chad's got it, and if he's on the Toyota Muscatine car cam, that's perfect. If not, we're going to send it over to the Toyota Muscatine car cam and just give you another unique perspective from inside Hy-Vee and the Veterans Breakfast. So between the cart cam and the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, we've got you totally covered this morning as far as catching all this. Steve Graham, we'll grab you for a second. You've been, how many of these veteran breakfasts do you think you've been a part of?
Since the beginning, 17, 16, 15.
So you've been at Hy-Vee and Muscatine for 16, 17 years, right? So you've gotten to know probably a lot of the men and women that you see at this breakfast. And I think the best part for us is that we see them more than just once a year, right?
Yeah, a lot of these, guys and gals are our customers that we see throughout the year. So it's great to have them, be able to treat them today.
One of the things that you do that is an extremely nice touch, and Ryan, I definitely want to make sure we show everybody the giant flag that's right when you walk into the door. So you get to put that flag up. How does that make you feel? Because that's a delicate job, right? It's not a small flag.
It is. It's a big flag. You want to be careful, make sure it doesn't touch the ground, and it's kind of an honor to be able to do it every year.
Yeah, it's a nice touch, that's for sure. Hey, Ryan, I'm going to grab Kim Beckman because she was here working her tail off late last night. She's talking to somebody right now, but we'll grab her in just a second. Talking to a veteran. Yeah, this is awesome. I tell you what. Like I said, I've been at this breakfast a couple of years now, but first time working as a Hy-Vee employee. So this is a nice touch. Chad, let's go to the aisle cam just for a second, just because I like that perspective. I like that I can see it. It's near a Christmas sleigh, everybody. So the aisle cam showing you folks that are enjoying breakfast outside of the Market Grill Express, and then we just showed you that we have a full house inside, which is great. It definitely is a little chilly outside. Can't control the weather, but we can control making sure that everybody here is well prepared to put on a good event and say thank you to all the folks that joined us. So yeah, it just makes you feel good, it really does. I tell you what, and we rolled that footage earlier, and we'll probably roll it again at the end from the 21 gun salute. That was awesome. Let's see if we can talk to Kim just for a second here.
Good.
Kim Beckman?
Hi.
So I was saying how you were here Sunday night. How long did it take to kind of get everything set in place?
It took approximately 3 hours.
Wow.
To get everything set up and decorated.
Your crew, Candy said she got here at 4 a.m.
Yeah, Candy came at 4, and then I had some come at 5, and the rest came at 6.
So a lot of food, to say the least.
Food, yes, yep. So far we've been about 375 people. So that's a lot gone through. Glad to help and serve everybody that served for us and taking care of them. And
If you think about that, 375 people that served this country. That is sometimes you don't know what to say, Ryan. You know, it's pretty powerful when you think about it, and especially when you look around and have conversations like you've been having with folks. So
and it's always fun to have them come in, and if they bring in pictures, and just to hear their stories is always fun to sit and listen to them.
Yeah, I mean it's so great. And Ryan, we definitely got to show everybody the map with the different locations that folks served at.
We've got a map that everybody can put a star at where they were at, so we know who everybody that's joined us for breakfast this morning, where they were at and where they served.
So I mean, come 11 a.m., we'll probably see almost 500 people. Is that what you're saying?
I'm hoping. Yep, I told them my guess was about 470, so that was my guess for this year. So we'll see how close I can get to that. But
And since you're here and it's just a couple steps away, Ryan, could you show everybody that turkey dinner that's in the case? I mean, we're doing the show right there. You can't miss the turkey. So, you know, we're Thanksgiving is next week.
Yes,
I said that out loud a couple of times.
It's coming up really fast here. We don't have much time.
And Ryan's got a good shot of what you can do here at the Hickory House Comfort Food Kitchen. So, Kim, for people that are busy or maybe just want to take a break this year, you can set them up with an entire meal, very affordable and going to serve quite a few people, right?
Yep, we can do a meal that's going to serve 6 to 8 people. It's got all your side dishes, and your turkey comes cooked and carved. You can pick it up hot on Thanksgiving morning. Otherwise, we can have it available for you to pick up cold, and then all you have to do is heat it up. It works out great. We also do just turkeys for people.
Sure.
So we can cook and carve your turkey. If that's something that you don't want to tackle, we can take care of that for you. And we got plenty of side dishes, over 30 salads that we can help make your family's meal.
Yeah, even if you just want to disguise one of the salads as your own, that's okay. You could put it right. I mean, don't think for a second that I'm going to show up with a pie and not try and put it in like a Tupperware container. Same thing with the side salads, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who would know? You're not going to tell, right?
No, I'm not going to tell. I've had people come in and hand me their glass bowl, and I fill it up for them, and off they go to their family gathering.
That is so awesome.
You know, just we're here to help you, and we're here to make your holidays easier, and your family gatherings a lot of fun for you.
And something else that you get to do that's pretty cool is put together some meals that our friends with Knights of Columbus will be taking out. Yes. I mean, you're going to do
the
how
Knights
many?
of Columbus are up to 80, so they'll be picking up. Actually, they start this Friday with some, and then they'll take the majority of them, deliver them to homes on Wednesday.
Okay.
So
that'll be next Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So again, that's pretty whirlwind couple of weeks for you with having this whole veterans breakfast with upwards of 500 people, and then turning around and getting ready for Thanksgiving and then Christmas and New Year's, and it just
we do besides just doing the turkeys and the packs for the people, we also do a lot of businesses. So we've already cooked off 20, 40, 60, right around 80 birds so far that we've used this last week for businesses. And this week I've got 120 scheduled to go in and out of the oven. And then I'll have some more at the beginning of the week. So yeah, it's a process. It's a process in the making. Thank goodness Jake in the bakery is awesome, and he lets me use his oven.
Yeah.
So
it's got this huge oven. It just makes total sense.
Yeah.
Chad, you have the cart cam. All right. Chad has the Toyota Muscatine cart cam on the map. And you can kind of see, I'm going to walk over towards the map. You can kind of see where folks have served based on the stars. So we encourage everybody that has served to check out that map and place a star where they've served. There's different colored stars based on the different branches. So that's exciting to see that. We had one gentleman that told me he was going to need a couple stars because of all the different places he was at. And I said, take what you need. I mean, that's great. And again, these are good stories to tell. And it's just nice to see everybody get together and be able to enjoy, a meal and a good conversation. I just saw one of my friends that's a recruiter with the National Guard. Kelsey Blankenship is here, so that's cool. I was going to put her on the spot, but, it's just coming out to have breakfast. Don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but yeah, have a lot of friends that one of my good friends was a recruiter in the National Guard. Shout out to retired Sergeant Sean Eckhart, and got to know a lot about the National Guard and the great work that they do, getting young people signed up for the Guard and then able to pay for their schooling, and it's just really nice. It's also good to see Delmer getting out of the deli and working a little bit, walking around. he's avoiding us, Ryan. I think he's got his eye out on us. So yeah, this is nice. This is good to see. I mean, a full house for sure, and only hope to be able to serve more folks breakfast. Delmer, how you feeling, pal? Pretty great day, right?
I tell you what, this is so rewarding. Everybody's so thankful, and we're also thankful for everything they did for us, and that we can live in a free country and have the rights that we have.
Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, I say this a lot, but like my dad's a retired Chicago police officer. I've had a lot of family and friends that have served our country in various branches, and I don't know. I just don't have that. I mean, if I had to, I would, right? But people that are making that choice to do it, it's pretty powerful, isn't it?
It is, and we're so thankful for everything they do. And I know my dad always enjoyed this when he was alive, and he always enjoyed going to these, and he was always very pro-military and enjoyed all these things that Hy-Vee did for people. So,
and I should clarify, I mean, some of these folks didn't really have a choice because of the draft. So they answered the call and got out. And that's, again, where organizations like the VFW and the Legion are so important. I know you might go to the Legion for a wedding, but it's really more than that, ultimately. I mean, it is a gathering spot for people that have something very unique in common and have had some challenging life experiences, but we've just got to keep those places going, don't we?
Exactly. And just walking around just now, just listening to these guys just talk, well, this is what I did, I served here, and just sharing stories, sharing their life, and a lot of times they couldn't do that, until, they get an opportunity to talk with somebody on their own level that understands what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, these are folks that, again, we talked to Max Kaufman a couple minutes ago, and he's a Navy SEAL in Vietnam.
Wow.
And Max has shared some of his stories with me, and it's just, you don't know what to say. You don't know what to say. I mean, there's nothing that I can say. I can try and listen and just say thank you repeatedly and genuinely mean it, right? I mean, this is the least that we can do as far as I'm concerned.
And get more orange juice.
That's right.
All
yeah,
right.
We're going to let Delmer get back to work. I mean, we are only getting busier, which is good. Let's come up this way, Ryan. I just don't want to be in anybody's way. Well, yeah, we do appreciate this, and the fact that Hy-Vee is a company, so every Hy-Vee grocery store doing something similar today and deciding, to take care of our men and women. Ryan, how about we show off this giant flag right when you walk in, because it looks just fantastic, right? I mean, you can't miss it. So Steve Graham, again, we talked to him in charge of getting this flag hung up, but as far as I'm concerned, we could leave that up every day, Every day it would look good. And Ryan is giving you a picture of it, and hopefully you can appreciate the scope of that thing. Ryan, here's how you know it's a big flag. It almost touches my head, right? So I'm every bit of just about 6'5", and that flag is from the ceiling on down, and it's powerful to be able to see it. And it's just a nice thing, nice touch on top of this day that we're having. So, like I said, if you're watching this tonight and you know someone that served this country, send them out to Hy-Vee, save 10% off. That's something that Hy-Vee as a company is doing for men and women that have served their country. So that's going to go on until we're closed. Well, we don't really close. We're open 24 hours a day, I should say. We will be closing a little early on Thanksgiving and closed on Christmas Day. So just keep that in mind. If you don't want to be too last minute for some of that stuff, because, well, we don't want you to miss any opportunities on it. So, all right, with that being said, I think I would like to do the team staffing job board, show you some opportunities available for those that might be looking for a job or know someone that is, and then I would like to go to the aisle cam just to be able to show you this perspective. So here's the job board. First up, we've got Brooke McCullough, second shift general labor, $11.05 an hour. This is temp to hire in Wapello. Call Brooke at 563-316-7636. Our pal Alan, getting people to work. I tell you what, Alan is the man. He's got so many opportunities at this moment that he would like to send your way. You can call Alan at 563-316-7638. There is Alan. See him in here a lot, and keep that in mind. All shifts pay up to $14.50 per hour. That is great. And the last one we'll do on the job board is Katie. Now here's one of those exciting process operators, pay up to $18.55 an hour, rotating 12-hour shift, comprehensive benefits. Katie will take care of you. 563-316-7639, careers@teamssi.com. And of course, team staffing on Facebook, all social media, they're there. So we're going to take a bird's eye view from that CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, and it just, wow. And again, I think what I'm really surprised about this year is the amount of traffic that is inside the Market Grill Express for the Veterans Breakfast. And they were right. Everybody that's worked here longer than I have, they were right about saying when it was going to get busier.
We're getting reception all the way through.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, we'll take we'll just take another stroll, and then we'll kind of wrap things up here. Take care, Bruce. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, thank you, sir. Take care. All right. So this is kind of the experience the folks are having when they walk in. Hello, my friend. How are you? Fine. Good to see you. Good. So they're going to come through this way. Here's the map where you can see where everybody's served. Rhonda's manning the beverage station over here. Staying busy. There's Ashley. And then, yeah, Ryan, I mean, we've got a full house in here. Hi, Sandy. How are you, dear? Good to see you. So, yeah, Ryan, we've got a full house, man. Feels good. This is definitely something that makes your day that much better. Without a doubt, right? Yeah. This is great. Just great. Everybody enjoying themselves and wondering who the guy with the camera is and the other guy with the small microphone. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, listen, everybody. I want to say thanks for watching Hy-Vee today. I know this is kind of a unique show for us. Hi, Sandy. Look at Sandy. Ryan, let's show everybody. Look at Sandy working hard. Sandy, are you getting taller or am I getting shorter? What's going on?
God made me short. He made you tall.
That's right. It's true. You're so sweet. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Sandy's the best. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And we'll have, I guess, I don't want to say a normal show for the rest of the week, because I would much rather do stuff like this and being able to talk to people that serve this country and allow us to continue to do this show. So it's all right. We're just bumping into people. Yeah, Ryan, let's walk back out, and then we'll wrap up with some different perspectives with the cameras we have set through the store here at Hy-Vee. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Excuse me. Oh, you come right this way if you like. Yeah. So, and then there's a exit right over here to your left. Are you parked kind of that way? Okay. So, yeah, Ryan, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. How are you, sir? Excuse me. Thanks to everybody who came out and had breakfast with us, and thanks to my coworkers for working their tail off and putting this together. It's definitely something that makes you feel proud about where you're at when you can do something as simple as providing a breakfast, because ultimately we need to do more, I think, in my opinion, for the men and women that serve this country. So keep that in mind, and feel free to have that conversation and thank a veteran. And I know that for some, sharing their experiences is challenging. I can't even imagine, but a simple exchange, hello, how are you, nice to meet you, thanks for what you did, that's something that we can all do, right? And I'll try, myself included, to always do a good job of identifying that when I see someone. So thanks for watching Hy-Vee today. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Toyota Muscatine, and team staffing. And most importantly, thanks to all of these men and women. Ryan, you want to do a just quick pan? All of these men and women that are here, and the work that they did and the places that they went that I personally can't even imagine, but I can sure appreciate the work that went into it that allows us to be here. So, Tuesday through Friday this week. Ryan, stay right there just for a second. We got some guys behind you. Sorry about that. We'll have shows Tuesday through Friday, so the rest of the week. And then next week, probably going to take off and not do a show on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving. So just a little programming note for you folks at home. And yeah, this is great. I don't know what else to say. This is just a wonderful day and a good place to be associated with. And I'm going to do something because I thought this was a nice gesture, and I just realized I had some of these in my pocket that I need to pass out. So just a little shout out to Great Clips. They gave us a giant stack of these free haircuts for veterans to pass out. So the Petrovich family and Pam and Bill and Pam and everybody, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that very much, and so do these folks, that's for sure. All right, this is Tony Tone. I'm going to leave you with the sights and sounds from inside Hy-Vee, and also that 21 gun salute. We'll play that again, and we'll see you very soon. Take care.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee. Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.
Brother, arm.